Arena. Finally, with college basketball season upon us, the Chippewas are just 10 days away from tipping off a brand new campaign. But before that, they had open walk-on tryouts. And yes, I tried out. Here's how that went.
It's almost basketball time here at Mount Pleasant, and the Chippewas are preparing for their first game of the season at McGuirk Arena to start the 2022-2023 season. But before they can get to that, the team had an open date on the calendar that does not occur every year, nor does it occur that much in general. With the roster a man or two short, the team hosted open walk-on tryouts, so I decided to give it a go. The tryout process began with assistant coach Chris McMillan saying to everyone that the tryout was just regular 5-on-5 pickup basketball, like you would see daily at the Student Activity Center. He also said that the team may take one or two guys or nobody at all, depending on what he and the rest of his staff saw. For me, I was just looking to see what a walk-on process for any Division I sport was like, and to have some fun, and even getting in on the scoring and dishing the basketball around as well. Even some of the guys on the current roster dropped by to watch the open tryout. After a long 2 hours of just playing basketball, the tryout was over along with my dream of being a Division I athlete. Oh well. But with the sweat dripping down my face, here were my final thoughts on the whole tryout.
That'll do it for my tryout. I really hope that one of these guys will make the team this year. Anyway, if one, two, or none of them make it, so it was a fantastic experience for me. Scored once, had a couple assists, couple of rebounds in that. Hit the floor a couple times too, trying to go for rebounds as well. So I gotta get a little dirty, right? So Chippewas tip off the 2022-2023 season November 10th at Marquette, and then open at home November 13th against Eastern Illinois.
More creative and fun signs were amongst Oiler Nation Friday night. Wait, where's the Oiler student section? I can't see him. Oh, wait, it's just camouflage. After all, it is hunting season as the Mount Pleasant Oilers were ready to begin their hunt for a district title against the team that knocked them out around this time last year, the DeWitt Panthers. First drive for the Oilers, Logan Brodicek would pop it forward to senior Max Humphreys. He would take it to the house for the game's first score. DeWitt now back inside their own 10, and then yoink! A pick six for Max Humphrey. Oilers by 7. Under a minute to go in the first half, Brodachuk would find Max Humphrey again. A hat trick for the senior in the first half as the Oilers would even things up at 21 at the break. Oilers' first possession of the second half will result in a Blake Moore touchdown from Brodachuk. Oilers would lead 28-21. Fourth quarter now all tied at 28. 4th and 4 with less than 5 minutes to go for the Oilers. Brodachuk hit as he throws, and Scooter Polk would come down with it. That would set up the Oilers for a go-ahead touchdown with less than 2 minutes to go. DeWitt would not go away, though. The Panthers would drive down and pick up this huge 3rd and 10 with 10 seconds remaining. The Panthers would score with a tying touchdown with 5 seconds left. 60 minutes of a roller coaster regulation wasn't enough, so off to overtime at 35 apiece. The Oilers won the toss and elected to start on defense. Now remember, high school overtime rules are just the same as college, except high school offense starts at the 10 instead of the 25. The Oilers student section wanted DeWitt to hear them in overtime. DeWitt would score first in overtime, and that would put pressure on Mount Pleasant. After 2 penalties in a row, 4th down from the 20, season on the line. Take a listen. What a catch! Now we go to double overtime. The Oilers would start off with the ball, and Scooter Polk would take it in. DeWitt would score again. Now we head to triple overtime. The Panthers would score, and now it was in the Oilers' hands to force a 4th overtime. 4th down, backs against the wall again. Brodachuk would roll out and overthrown. Game and season over. As the DeWitt Panthers took down the Mount Pleasant Oilers 56-49 in triple overtime. And when asked about what his seniors meant to the program this year, Coach McIntyre said, "They will always be Oilers."
Well, it's the worst part of coaching, for sure, because of the nature of this sport and the finality of all. But I just told them, listen, we love them, and what they've done will always be remembered, and they'll always be part of our program. I mean, it's a family for life, and that's what we expressed.
On February 11th, lots of people woke up early on a Saturday morning to make an icy cold splash for a good cause. Special Olympics hosted their annual Polar Plunge event at the Wayside Central nightclub. Many different groups from CMU's campus, on and off, all made the trip to take the plunge, and everyone all agreed that taking a jump into the icy cold water was worth it.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah, we've been doing this event for a few years, our fraternity, and we decided to come out today and support the Special Olympics again. So yeah.
Oh, it's for a good cause.
Yeah, one of my good cause.
I just like supporting good causes, so that's why I'm here.
I've always done stuff with Special Olympics, so it's a great cause. We're doing it for them, raised a lot of money for them. And we did it with our brotherhood, so it's a good bonding experience for us.
For Flips, one thing is for certain, that another plunge next year for them is prominent.
Most likely, yes.
We raised $1,600, our team did, so yeah, probably we will.
First one, but I plan on doing it every year.
Yeah, first one, but we're going to go 4 for 4, so.
Yep.
This event helps raise money in grand fashion every year, and it's a true testament to the people of Mount Pleasant and the CMU community.
Excited about it. We had a great turnout here. Last we checked online, it was just over $60,000, which is way past our goal for this specific site. But I imagine that total would be much higher as we count everything that's coming in today.
If you wanted to plunge for Special Olympics and you missed the one here in Mount Pleasant, don't worry, there are still some plunges left coming up in March and other great events as well.
So the Mount Pleasant site is one of over 20 that we have throughout the state. The season's from February all through mid-March, and that's really where we raise a lot of our money for our organization. Yeah, the great thing about Special Olympics Michigan is that we're all over the state, and we've got 6 major events that happen through the course of the year, in addition to regional and area events as well. One of our biggest events is the State Summer Games that happen here in Mount Pleasant, over there at Kelly Short Stadiums, where we kick things off for opening ceremonies. That's coming up in full force this May and June, May 30th through June 3rd. And we're really excited to have that started and back in full force now that we have returned and navigated through COVID.